Hi, I'm Nicole Verkuylen, and I'm an amputee. And I want to tell you a little bit about my story and how I became an amputee and some of the challenges I have with prosthetics, the prosthetic devices. In college, I did a study abroad program to Costa Rica. Going into that trip, I knew that there was going to be a lot of water, and I hadn't really decided how was I going to handle that. So I had a new leg made, and so I had this one as an old one, and so I was able to kind of repurpose this as my water leg per se. So I put some duct tape over the lock system here, which is basically something like this, where the pin fits down into the leg, and that's kind of the main thing that you don't want getting rusted out. So this kind of fits into the bottom of the leg here. If you can kind of see down in there, it fits in here, and then you push down on the button, and that's what releases it. So as you can see here, there's a lot of rust going on, and these different bolts here. This would normally be covered with something like a foot shell, but I just wanted to show kind of the leg. But you can also see that this foot is kind of degrading too in certain parts because it's pretty old. And water is the epitome of breaking things. So you can also see here in the pin system, it's kind of hard to push in. It should be a lot easier, but you can see some of the rust going on. As you see that there's this thing called a Spectra sock, and that's basically what this is, but in a different color. And the Spectra sock fits over the carbon foot, and then the carbon foot is in the outer foot shell. So basically this fits into here, and then that fits into here. And so the reason that they have the Spectra sock is to protect the carbon fiber, the integrity of it. And what you can kind of see here as I've been playing around with this is that there's all this little black stuff on the table here, and that's carbon fiber. So this was on my foot, but because I started running and hiking and walking, it starts to wear away at it. As you can see kind of through that hole. And once that wears away and that kind of that's what starts wearing away the carbon fiber. And that's not good. The foot itself costs $5,000, which is really expensive to have replaced. And so that's kind of one of the big issues is having this wear away. I only really have access to one leg, and to have one leg replace everything that your normal leg can do is really tough. It's not waterproof, it breaks down really easily, but there are other technologies out there that can make access to prosthetics, or the type of prosthetics that you use, a lot better.